I knew at that point a guy by the name of Chris Heller, which I think you guys know who that is. Me and him went to the same high school in Irvine. So he bought the Irvine franchise a year before I moved over, and I remember his name because obviously at that point did a lot of business, and I'm like, hold on, Chris owns that market center and it's right next to my house. So I talked to team leader Dan, great leader of mine, and I said, I need you to talk to Chris. I need to get on the phone with Chris. So Chris and I talked. I said, listen, this is my struggle. I know I can build a real business. I love selling real estate, but I need your help. Can Keller Williams and you help me? He said yes. As soon as he said that and I told him my goals were, I joined 4 years ago. And I was a single agent selling one house a month. One house a month here is a $500,000 average sales price. That's $6 million in volume, okay, US dollars. And that was about $100,000 in gross income annually. But I was working 7 days a week. I had, at that point, 2 children, and I found that I was having my 3rd child that week before I moved. So to me, I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? I can keep doing what I'm doing and work 7 days a week, but my life's gonna be miserable, and I always wanted a family, and I've been blessed by God that He provided to me up to this point, and I didn't want to ruin that opportunity and work the rest of my life every single day. So I knew I had to build a team and leverage, not just to make more money and build a vision, but I wanted to enjoy my life. And I knew the only way I can enjoy my life and still produce at a high level is if I have a great team around me that supports me and lets me have weekends off or whatever that may be, right? So long story short, joined 4 years ago, and I just followed the model, okay? First thing I did was the economic model. Economic model tells you, what do I want to net in income every single year? And it works yourself right back to the number of appointments I have to go on with buyers and sellers every single month, every single year. Okay? And then the organizational model. How do I hire the individuals? So the biggest thing is that you have to have your goals ready to go every single year. We have our goals ready to go by November 15th, finalized, done, and we're already working on those goals for the next year. And part of that equals how many houses do I want to sell, how much money do I want to make, how many leads do I have to generate, do I have to hire anybody on my staff to do so, right? So that's what we did. And then 4 years later, and I'll get into the ins and outs of it, 4 years later, going into this year, we have a team in the Irvine Market Center that Chris owns, okay? So I have myself, I have Suhaila, she's coming right now. Suhaila, she is in the Keller Williams world, she's a director of operations. So everything in administration she runs. She has 1 virtual assistant in the Philippines. So we have 4, I'll tell you about that. So she's the key administrator here. She has somebody in the Philippines that helps her. Then I have Sean, who's my marketing coordinator.